Hi guys, Sandra here. Read with me today. I'm reading from Hebrews 11, verse 1, and it says, faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of things not seen. You know, when we're trusting God, we need faith. So we can ask God, God, please give me faith. I am believing for this and I need faith to receive it. You know, I go to the doctor one time, I'm taking some medication, and the doctor said, these medication are really strong and they will affect your eyes. We need to send you to do some testing on your eyes to see if the medication is affecting my eyes. Before I go for the test, I call the prayer line and I ask them to pray for me that my result will be good when I go and do the test. When I came back, the doctor said, I don't understand. Why are you taking this medication so long and they're not affecting your eye? But I understand that's what God did for me. He healed my eye. Nothing is wrong. So I was telling this to my sister on the phone, and my sister is saying, that's how good God is. Once you call for prayer and you believe, it will happen. So my daughter, she heard me telling my sister this on the phone. Now my daughter was in grade 3. She couldn't read. Not, it doesn't matter what we do, this child would not read. So she said to me, Mom, she was listening on the conversation when I was talking to my sister. And she said to me, Mom, call the prayer line so that they can pray for me so I can read and my hair will grow, because her hair wouldn't grow either. So when I hung up from my sister, I called her. I said, come, let's call the prayer line and ask them to pray for your hair to grow and for you to read. I called the prayer line and they pray for her. But before even we called the prayer line, when I went to her school together, one of the teacher told me, she said, I need to talk to you because she's not doing good in school. So I said, okay. So I think it was the Monday, and she said, the Thursday you can come and we talk about it. So I went home with her, and then one evening I start praying. I said, I prophesy and decree and declare in the name of Jesus Christ, you will read, you will get good grades, you will be on top in class. That was like the Tuesday. So I went there the Wednesday and I saw the teacher, but because the meeting was the Thursday, so I went in the class to get her stuff, and the teacher was alone. And I said, you want to talk to me now? She said, yes. But what I'm going to say, I'm not going to say it again, because she did a turn. I don't know what happened, but she turned around just like that. So by the end of the school year, we wasn't living in that neighborhood anymore. So we moved to another neighborhood, this neighborhood that I'm in now. So I was telling our new teacher that she needs help in school. So by then, I call the prayer line and they pray for her that her hair should grow and that she will read. So I was telling the new teacher that she's not reading. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean she's not reading? I said she can't read, and the teacher said when she come back to school, the new school year, they will seek some help for her. So he's like, I don't understand what you're saying. She reads good to me. Her grades are good. That time, God already answered my prayer and I didn't even know. So the teacher he's saying to me, no, 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 no. I said, look on her file. He said, I see the file, but there's a change in her. She reads good, her grades are good, she do everything well in class. So one evening when I go to school, because the school is just up the road there, I went to get her, and she showed me, Mom, look at my schoolwork. I spell and I get 10 out of 10, and I do my French and I get 9. I said, what are you saying? So I take the paper from her and start quizzing her. God did the work and I didn't even know. God answered the prayer. This little girl with faith, use her faith and tell me that, Mom, call the prayer line so they can pray for me and that I can read and that my hair will grow. Guys, if you see this child here, if I look at it, it grow. If I don't look at it, it grow. If you don't do nothing to it, the hair is just, it looks like water running. God did a work in this child. And it's because of the testimony she hear me telling my sister. Her faith grows. And she tell me to call the prayer line, and I did. And God answered the prayer. So guys, what I'm saying, faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of things that we not see. She didn't see it, but she asked for prayer and it worked out. So I'm saying we can do the same thing as adult. Have a good day, guys.